get ready to fall in love with a brand new story. So sit back and relax. Kim Young, a 19-year-old high school student, was struck by a truck on her way home. As she thought her life was coming to an end, she miraculously wakes up to find herself in the body of the main character, Marianne, from a novel she had been reading. Unwilling to accept the fate of becoming an empress, Young, now known as Lily, decides to relinquish the title and hand it over to the villainess. Meanwhile, Park Ji-yoon, a 28-year-old woman suffering from cancer, closes her eyes after reading a romance fantasy novel. When she opens them again, she discovers that she has been transported into the body of Evelyn. Determined to avoid the original character's fate, Jae-yoon, now called Evelyn, resolves not to repeat her misdeeds. However, she soon realizes that navigating the novel's intricate plot is more challenging than she expected. Lastly, Shu Suli, a 24-year-old college student, wakes up to find himself transformed into the first prince of the same novel he had secretly been reading. With the threat of being undermined by supporters of the second prince, Shul Su contemplates the possibility of war and the role he would have to play as a top swordsman. Fearing the dire consequences, he decides to escape alongside the other main characters. In an unexpected turn of events, all three main characters disappear from the novel. Months later, the story shifts to a neighboring country where Lily struggles to make a living. She utilizes Marianne's talents as a maid and secures a job in a small aristocratic household. Despite the difficulties, Lily finds solace in her familiarity with the tasks, though she yearns for a place to call her own. One day, while running errands, Lily encounters Shu Su, who has also managed to escape from the novel's confines. Curious about each other's names in this new reality, they introduce themselves as Lee Chul, Su, and Kim Young, respectively. However, Shul Su struggles to recall his true name, as his role as the first prince often overshadowed his personal identity. In a moment of panic, he blurts out Bread as his name, settling on the fabricated moniker of Brave. Young, going by the name Lily, decides to be cautious and uses a fake name, Tor, to protect her identity as Marianne, the main character who tried to escape the predetermined story. As they discuss their circumstances, Young, realizes that Chul, Su's role in this world, might be that of a beggar. Su clarifies that it was not his intention to become one, it simply happened to be his current situation. Intrigued by Young Hee's lack of staff in her mansion, Su offers his assistance. The mansion, owned by an aristocrat, is currently understaffed. Young, explains that the owner's approval is necessary for employment, but they do not require a letter of recommendation. Young, invites Su to work in her mansion, hoping to alleviate the staff shortage and build a better life for both of them. With their minds made up, they decide to leave immediately. As they head towards the mansion, Young, his newfound optimism, clashes with the impending uncertainty of whether or not the owner will favor them. Little do they know that their journey together will bring forth unforeseen challenges and adventures, molding them into the heroes they were destined to become. The atmosphere was tense as Lily impatiently called out, "How many are there? Miller, why aren't you answering?" Miller, the butler, couldn't help but feel the need to correct Lily's tone, saying, "Dear young lady, please watch the way you talk." Realizing her mistake, Lily quickly apologized. Pardon me, I've tried to fix it, but again, sorry, I keep doing it. I really couldn't get used to talking informally. She's definitely older than me, the villainess, but I feel so awkward when she tells me to speak informally. In an attempt to calm the situation, Miller assured Lily, "Oh, what? It's okay, Lady Evelyn." Lily suddenly remembered her earlier request, exclaiming, "Oh, Miller! I keep forgetting about that. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you to call me Eves? Oh my, it's my mistake. Pardon me, Lady Eve." Curiosity got the better of Miller as he questioned Lily about her use of a fake name. Lily responded, "But I don't understand why my lady uses a fake name. To change my mood, to refresh my mood." Lily reminisced about their past conversations, saying, "Yes, I remember that's what you said. Well, I also knew that she would be convinced. I ignored the original story and went on a world tour. Whether it was a trip or not, my first choice was to put a stake in the neighboring country. Actually, it's just an excuse. Father, I want to travel around the world." The suddenness of Lily's request surprised Miller, who asked, Hey, all of a sudden, Lily playfully responded. Oh, please let me go. Cool dudes, cool dude. Miller's confusion grew as he inquired further. Neighboring country. Since the Empire and the neighboring country are in a truce state, it will be a good place to hide. But if I use my real name, I'll be in danger of being discovered as the daughter of the Duke of the Empire. Lily's mind wandered, frustrated by the suspicious looks she received. That's why I use a fake name, but I couldn't explain it. Suspicious. Those suspicious eyes. It's so frustrating that I'm craving alcohol. Lady, what? Trying to refocus their discussion, Miller prompted Lily. Lady Eve. Ah, of course I am. So how many did you say? Lily, still lost in her thoughts, muttered. She wasn't listening. There's only one person. Oh, right. You said one person, right? Then prepare for the interview. Miller stressed the importance of finding a suitable candidate, saying, Young lady, please make sure you hire him this time. People keep saying that we're short-handed. Lily expressed her concerns. But I don't like it if they don't fulfill my expectations. Reassuring her, Miller responded, You don't have to worry about that. You will like it this time. Please wait for a moment. I will bring him here. The journey to the mansion left Lily and Brad in awe of its grandeur. Brad couldn't help but comment, Wow, it's so big. Didn't you say it's a small, aristocratic mansion? It's so huge. Lily chuckled. That's right, small aristocratic mansion. Let's say. Mr. Brad adjusted the water temperature and called out, Mr. Brad, how is the water temperature? Is it okay? He received a response from Lily, glad to hear that. Did I smell that bad? Ah, yes, it's fine. I took a shower at least. He chuckled. Well, I never washed up while I was on the run. Even if I'm the male lead, I would smell. As they conversed, Brad mentioned how he had dipped in and out of the river, even taking a shower under the rain to clean himself. Lily pondered, So cold. I washed my clothes at the same time. But if I showered this much, it shouldn't smell, right? Where are my clothes? She sniffed around, trying to locate their whereabouts. Just then, Lily caught a whiff of something and exclaimed, Miss Lily. Ah, Mr. Brad, you're done. The clothes that you prepared are a little bit small. Hey. She found the shirt to be tight and awkwardly struggled with it, causing Brad to blush. Lily couldn't help but comment, Ah, you've got nice chest muscles. But that's the biggest size we have. How about taking off the outerwear? Brad hesitated, but eventually agreed. Okay. He removed his outerwear, revealing a more comfortable fit. Lily exclaimed with a sparkle in her eyes. I think this is better. That's good. Yes. She expressed her gratitude, stating, If you hadn't helped me, I would still be homeless now. You don't have to thank me so much. I did this because we need more workers. Also, only the two of us are reincarnated here, right? And it was quite frustrating that I couldn't use the words I used to. Say in Korea, so you don't have to worry about that. Understand? Lily nodded in agreement. The next morning, Brad was out jogging when he encountered Lily. She greeted him. Miss Lily. Good morning, Brad quickly responded. Wait a moment, I will come down. Good morning, Miss Lily. But what are you doing this early? Lily questioned Brad's morning activity, and he explained that jogging was his habit to feel refreshed for the day. Lily shared her own experience. I'm also used to running during class. I was a physical education student. Thankfully, the character into whom I reincarnated, I woke up because of the signal from nature. Does nature talk to you, like some divine message? Lily clarified. No, yes, it's my period. Lily excused herself, mentioning her pain. I'm dying. Then you can continue with your workout. I will go back to my room. See you later. She realized the severity of Marianne's menstrual pain and how it surpassed her previous experiences. Lily expressed her frustration, thinking, I can't keep going like this. I can't live here. I'm going back to reality. She contemplated finding a magician who could send her back to her world and decided to focus on saving money. Searching through her belongings, Lily discovered that she had very little money left. She lamented, So when did I use it all? This bread is so yummy that bread is also delicious. Spending is fun. The bread here is so delicious that I buy them often. Lily realized that selling industrial goods that were hard to find in that world could be a way to make money. She considered taking a loan, but soon dismissed the idea, feeling like a common modern girl lacking skills. Lily's thoughts shifted towards finding a magician who could potentially send her back to reality. She contemplated her options and her financial situation, aware that she needed to save more money before pursuing her plan. That wraps up this part. But there's more to come. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next exciting chapter.